I got into NBA 2K, I was like all in. I made it my life. I was playing 8 to 12 hours a day. With the NBA 2K League, I started off as the color commentary analyst guy to where now I'm the play-by-play voice of the league. I'm in a very happy spot, I would say.
K Sports. Welcome. The NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Stephen Curry. He's out there with Sharp. And it's Howard in at the small forward. And for San Antonio, Doc is out there with Wright. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Hunter. And it's Jeffries in at the one. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court. Very special things can happen.
Here is Jeffries. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Doc. Yep, that one goes in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Inside, here's Wembanyama.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Curry outside, and another three for Portland.
Stephen Curry putting the defense in no man's land, possessing quick feet and a fast release.
Taken away. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All the officials are all over that.
Portland shooting their first free throws here for the night. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
So he gets them both. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Doc. Uses both hands to slam it down.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Portland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range. In the first quarter. Lets it go from 11. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a...
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Nice angle on that replay. With the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Passes it to Sharp. Here's Holland. That 3 off the mark.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Doc. Oh,
No, he didn't.
and that one is hammered home.
And that's another one for the highlight reel. But isn't every one of this guy's dunks that way?
Highlight level. You're right. You know, there's going to be a little extra oomph on it when he's going to send one home. Always has been like that. Spurs have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. On the floor for Portland, we've got Sharp and Fernie Simons out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Podziemski in at the 4 spot. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Spurs fans, no reason to gripe when we got the Spurs tight squad.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Simons.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Right, he's checked in for San Antonio. Doc comes in for Herrera. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
no doubt about that. Free throws, this is why you put the ball in his hands.
The Trailblazers shooting at 50% in a decent group. Curry with guarded by Hunter.
That's good offense. Curry's always creating for himself or for a teammate.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And another steal for him.
and you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far. Knocks down the trifecta.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's time. Oh, that was something else.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Let's go, fans! Get ready!
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Curry. Six on the shot clock. It's off.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And there it is. The San Antonio Spurs come away with a huge win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Denver on D. They lead by 1. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're down by 1. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
What time is it? It's t-shirt time!
present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
You know, it hasn't been easy for him, but he has gotten the job done, mostly with physical play and his ability to get himself to the free throw line. Been forcing the issue, getting his man to overcommit and drawing one foul after another.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He told his men he wants them to play with confidence down the stretch, saying, quote, "We've come too far to let this one slip away. Continue to work hard and find a way to close this out."
Thanks for that, Allie. So on the floor for the Spurs, we've got Wembanyama. And it's Jeffries in at the point. Hardy. Rebounded by the Spurs. And he commits the intentional foul. He gets the first. And that makes it a three-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's a four-point ball game.
And that makes it a two-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And the Nuggets call time here. They trail by 4. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Talk about stepping up in a big way. Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot. And they just continued to attack, even late in the game. I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, it's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line. But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority. Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Barrett can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And what a way to cap off a riveting series in round 1. They seem to feed off the pressure of this Game 7.
Well, they had to put a lot of energy into winning this series. They'll be a little worn down.
cool, like, let's play it. I played it one time and immediately was hooked. Me and my neighbor played every single day, searching crew mode, Play Now online, like all these different things. So that's where I started really learning the game of basketball and the ins and outs. And everything that I have learned from like about basketball to this day is all from playing the video game. And from that point on, I mean, I'd go years down the line. I could memorize the starting five of every single NBA roster because I would play so much in the game, and I would actively go watch the actual basketball too, and be like, okay, everything is updating day by day.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here it is, folks. Game 7 of the Western Conference semifinal. These two teams have battled hard, but it's only one that will move on. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. They've got White. He's out there with Wembanyama. Doc is out there with Hunter. And it's Jeffries in at the point. And for Memphis, they've got John Morant. He's out there with Jones. Goodrich is out there with Durham. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward position. Spurs start out with the ball. Here is Jeffries. Pass to Doc. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Durant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Here's Doc. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. Jones drives in, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Memphis shooting their first free throws here tonight.
2 shots.
And so Jones nails both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Doc. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him. So
this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here is Doc. Here's Jeffries. Traps in the tray.
Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
The Grizzlies on offense. It's a 3-point game. Here's Morant. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Here is Doc. Guarded by Morant. And he comes up with the deuce.
I know what they say. Defense wins champion. But you need some bucket getters too now.
Ball stolen. And here we go.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Doc's gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. The pass to Goodrich. The 11-footer.
And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Here's Doc. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. They come on.
At the line for Memphis, Sandro Mamukelashvili.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the fourth. During out there is Joel Embiid. Then it's Morant. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Doc. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Doc's got 32 points.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And that one drops for him.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Daniel Gafford for personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Lets it go from the wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Memphis ball. Into the lineup for the Spurs, White.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want. And he is playing with 110% effort.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so the San Antonio Spurs have won the series. They took the long road to get here, but they've done it. They're moving on to the conference finals, Greg, after a thrilling 7-game series and a win here in round 2.
And what a memorable series this was. So fitting that it came down to a Game 7, and now no rest for the weary. They've got to get right back to work.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Down low. And it's Perry missing.
Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
So on the floor for San Antonio. They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Wright in at the 4 slot. On the take, and that one is hammered home.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
So it's the Mavericks now. And here's Davis. Doncic. It's rebounded by Jeffries. Jeffries has got his 6th rebound on the night.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Count that bucket. Doc's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
An open look for Irving, and that's good from 17 feet. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Doc gets the bucket.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Doncic. The rebound by the Spurs.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Doc. Here's Jeffries. Clock at 6. To the inside. And the bucket is good. Doc's got 16 in the second half.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
The Mavericks making a switch here.
First team foul. Now is the lineup for your battle.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Fires at the elbow. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Pass to Doc. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. Doc's got 47 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
Here's Doc. Shot clock at 6. Over to the wing. Launches a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in.
And Dallas calls time here. They're leading by 10. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And now a moment to All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they have consistently gotten to the line. Clearly a point of emphasis from the coaches. Now, they haven't strayed away from it too much.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's the 3. Another one goes. Incredible. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Hunter. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting to take the free throw.
And that one misses. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Perry. Back to Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Fires from deep. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. On the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Doc. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
To tie it up. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Puts it up from 15. And it's good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kept alive. He connects.
Shooting the timer. Clock.
$15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. To take the lead. Yet another bucket. 60 points. This guy can't. From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. Many league observers were starting to count them out, but tonight's effort gives them a chance to turn the tide.
It would be a major league comeback. Can they really take 2 more games in this series? I have my doubts, but we'll see.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Two-K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one thought on their mind, walking out of here with a win. Thank you for joining us for an NBA playoff thriller. Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. Only one team will advance. Who will it be? And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. They've got Hunter, Victor Wembanyama is out there with Wright. And there's Doc. And it's Jeffries in at the one. And for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Then there's Gill. And it's Perry in at the 3 spot. Take a look at the Mavericks. Frank, this is what you work for all season long. You have Game 7 on your home floor.
Yes, and you got to take advantage. The fans can only do so much, and they've got to be the aggressors and play like there is no tomorrow.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Here is Doc. Right outside. Pass to Doc. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Doc's got his team on the board to start the game for the Spurs. To the inside. Here's Perry. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Here's Doc. Here he goes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the night. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
The 3 for Doncic. No good that time.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. We play just over a minute here in the first. From past the arc. Rebound San Antonio.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Wembanyama outside. No good on the triple. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And the dunk by Doncic.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
The pass to Doc. Stolen away. Here's Perry. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
And Doc gets it to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And it's Doncic missing.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Here's Doc. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doc's got 10 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Mavericks trail by 4. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Spurs have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Doc the pass to Wembanyama. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Wembanyama has got 13 points in the second half. Maverick shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. On the court for San Antonio. Herrera is out there with Wembanyama. And there's Doc. Then there's Hunter. And it's Jeffries in at the point. Here is Doc. And Irving comes to help. To the middle. The fadeaway. And Doc hits it to go. Doc's got 47 points.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it. He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here's the break. Here's Hill. Got a hand on it. Pushing it up. To take the lead. Pass to Doc. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his 6th.
And you'd rather not foul Doncic here because he loves getting to the line and delivering.
Take a break. Take a break. Do something.
That's the first. That ties the game up.
And free throws go by the wayside because of Luka's dominance everywhere else on the floor. Though he's got to improve from that area.
Dallas making a switch here. Barry's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Lights checked in. And so is good on both free throws. And that gives them the lead.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Here's Doc driving inside. Money!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 1. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Doc.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let-up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He told them, guys, we've been together all year for this game. There's no tomorrow. We've got to go focus and get this victory.
Thank you, David.
And we've talked about the skill. Doncic has polished his game at a very young age, and that pump fake was a seasoned veteran's move.
The coach's challenge has been issued. First team like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
Fantastic job stepping up and knocking those two down. That's got to be a huge confidence builder.
Puts up a deep three. Off target from downtown.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Here's Doc. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And so here is Dallas. White is out there with Doc. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Hunter. And it's Jeffries in at the point guard position. Pass to Perry. Fires the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 11 rebounds in the game.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And the Mavericks with possession here. A 2-point game. Out to the wing. Perry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
First team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Perry.
Shoot 2. First one falls for him. He hits both from the strike. And And San Antonio shooting it pretty well, close to 50%.
Can't talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Over to the wing. And he slams that one down.
Ooh-wee, Kyrie. That pass takes poise, patience, and vision.
The 3. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Doncic kicks to Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got the game. Tied up here for the Mavs.
Look at these numbers. Some guys wish they could do what Kyrie does.
Here's Doc. And yep, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Doc. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 4. There's 42 seconds left in overtime. And now we've got the intentional foul. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Dallas.
6 personal foul. First team foul.
Puts up a deep 3. Connects again.
And he's equaled second all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
A tremendous offensive display, Greg. This crowd on the edge of their seats.
The crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a 3 with one of their own.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 6. 29 seconds left in the first overtime. With the ball, 6-point game. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession. I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while.
From deep, James kept alive, and they recover it. Outside Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. He never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And so the San Antonio Spurs have won the series.
You know, they had to battle through the very tough Western Conference, but they were able to survive the test and earn a trip to the finals.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
Exactly. And, you know, they'll take a moment to kind of bask in victory here, but it won't be a long one. They know they've got a very tough opponent coming for them out of the East, and they're going to get straight to business in terms of prep for the finals.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight.
At the line for Washington.
One shot.
One shot.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Wembanyama, and it's Hunter in at the 2.
You won't see him.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Ferguson. Avdia from outside. The rebound by Stewart.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself. That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Spurs.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And the goal they've been working toward all season is almost here. A chance to lift the trophy thanks to a fantastic Game 5 performance.
What a great way to cap it off. Taking care of business and making sure there wasn't going to be any miracle comeback. This is a team that knows how to close.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Doc.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Player of the game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Well, this is a well-earned award for him. He is the reason they are the champions. By winning this trophy, he's written his name in the history books. And it's obvious this moment means everything to him. And so it's Washington with it. The Spurs making their last shot. Hits a three-pointer.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and
he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And the basket by Carroll.
Inconsistent earlier, he has really found something here.
Doc passes to Hunter. Here's Doc. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Wizards basketball. That's the end of the game.
And that's it, folks. The San Antonio Spurs have won it all.
Exit the building carefully and arrive home safely.
Well, this is a historic moment for these players and that coaching staff. And trust me, they're going to enjoy every minute of what's coming to them, a night they will never forget for the rest of their lives.
Hey, it's the ultimate accomplishment, right? This team has leaned on its solidarity all year, Grant.
You know, B.A., when guys want to play for one another, the sum becomes greater than its parts. This club really bonded together in the face of adversity, time and time again, standing tall as one.
Boy, it's been a beautiful thing to watch. And a special thanks to everyone out there from 2K Sports. We couldn't make it happen without you. Good night and be well.
It got to about senior year, and that's when I really discovered esports commentary. And when I started watching that and I heard the voices, I was like, I'm going to give this a try. I immediately got done with it. I was like, okay, this isn't for me. Like, I really enjoyed it, but it's like, I did not sound good. But then the reaction I got from the Twitch chat, the Twitter world of, wow, this guy's actually pretty good. So, oh, okay, maybe I'll just, keep doing it.
It was a fun time. It was a fun season. That's what, like, a lot of people, if they don't follow me, I've been up to when we're not broadcasting NBA 2K League games, too.
Back in 2017, I was living in Arizona. At the time, I was still working other esports events. And that's when the announcement came out that the NBA 2K League was going to end up being a thing. So I was like, sweet, I'll get a bunch of clips and throw them all together. Phone rings from this thing is like New York. And I'm like, oh, my goodness. Pick up the phone. And that's when he said, hey, we want you to fly out to New York.
Fans, at this time, direct your attention to center court for the awards ceremony. Chris Duarte. Number 33. Number 4.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Houston Rockets. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Hicks out there with Whitmore. Then there's Jalen Green. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Hayward in at the 1. And for the Spurs, they've got Hunter. Doc is out there with Wright. And there's Herrera. And it's Jeffries in at the 1 spot. Game 1 of this great season to come. It's just so great, Clark, to be here with you. How excited are you?
No more off-season talk, guys. I mean, finally, we get to play for real. Some games that count. Let's go. Like me on Christmas morning, I am excited.
Green. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can...
We've got Herrera. White is out there with Doc. Then there's Hunter. And it's Giroux in at the point. It's the San Antonio Five.
Shot's good.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Jerome. San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 29. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Taking on the defending champs always adds a little extra meaning to the game. And with the way he's gotten after it tonight, it was clear this one meant a lot to him.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
So we see Houston taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
I was getting.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NBA 2K League Draft Live from Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden.
I made $1,000. So once I got that check and I showed my parents, like, oh, so you can make money in this. I still don't know if my parents truly understand what I do. As funny as it is, I brought my dad out to a 2K League event this past year, and he enjoyed it. And I never seen my dad get emotional, but he started tearing up a little bit, which I really liked. And my mom, she just likes to show the pictures around of me, like on stage with the headset on with everybody else. And then the rest is kind of history. It's just a different sense of pride when you're in like a small town area. Being able to go.
And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. And it's right in at the power forward. And for the Bucks, A cross-conference rivalry between these two teams, Grant, a sign of some high-level basketball in their past.
Well, you think about finals history. I mean, that's when the East meets the West in the playoffs. So sure to expect some fireworks here tonight.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee.